Hi guys, it's your gal pal Evie Eden here, and I hope you're all content, or maybe even experiencing happy, fabulous moments. Today's subject is about it's okay for women to dress sexy. And just because a woman dresses sexy, people shouldn't judge it anymore. Like, that's old world bullshit, alright? Us women, we have curves. There are some tops that we wear, and it shows cleavage. My cleavage and my boobs are a sign of fertility. They're sacred and divine. My breasts, I better say the right words here. My breasts have fed children. They produce milk, so they have a purpose rather than just being about sexuality. But because I have them on my chest, I'm not gonna hide them. I celebrate them. And just because I wear tops that are a little bit more revealing doesn't mean I'm a slut. And even if I was a slut, that's my business. If I'm not hurting anybody. I love you men, but for years and years and years, it's never been taboo for a man to be a slut. Let's call it what it is. Because both men and women can be and are sluts. Alright? And there's nothing wrong with that. Alright? As long as both people know what the boundaries are. But just because I'm dressed like this you can't automatically assume. We've got to stop that. We've got to stop making the person that dresses beautifully the problem. You got to stop making the victim. I'm no victim because I dress like this. I am a sexy woman who has worked very hard at getting this body that I have. I work very hard every day, cycling. I'm going to be 47 years old this month. And yes, I'm wearing a Scottish kilt because I am Scottish. My family came over from Scotland. On my dad's side back in the early 1900s. So I have a lot of Scottish in me. So I do love to celebrate my kilt. And the Scottish men don't even wear underwear under their kilts. So I come from the Highlanders, so if you guys have seen Braveheart, that's my clan, and I can feel it deep down in my soul. But I want to stay on topic. Just because a woman dresses sexy, I can't help that I have these things on my chest. And I've learned to love them because it's a part of me. There's a real problem when we don't love our own body. Do you understand that? It's a huge, huge problem. And I hear it every day. I hear people saying they hate their body. They wish they had this. They wish they didn't have that. They're constantly comparing themselves with everybody else until guess what? To the last day of their life, they're going to regret because they're going to be shown something, a glimpse of something where they could have turned it all around and started loving themselves. Marilyn Manson, my hero, the man that saved my life, he said, celebrate your flaws because they are what separate us from everybody else. And it's okay. Like, I love costumes. I wear a lot of costumes. I probably have hundreds of costumes that I love wearing. And I like to wear them on my YouTube channels. It's a celebration for me. I think that women are a sign of divine. Women are divine feminine. Women are a sign of fertility. Women are sacred, very sacred, and we should be respected no matter how we dress. Okay? I don't, and I'm not a woman that's gonna bitch. I know that when people look at me, they can't help for their lines to go here because it's protruding. But I'm not one of those women that's going to be a bitch about it because I know exactly what I'm doing. I know exactly what I'm doing. I know that I'm dressing sexy. I know that I have cleavage. I know that I look sexy. And if I'm going to walk around like this, then I'm going to have to deal with the attention because it's my choice to look like this. And I'll react to it however I want to or however I need to. But most of the time, especially down in Florida, I love you guys down in Florida. I will be back soon. I'm from Florida. That's where my rebirth was. That's my home, Florida, and I'll be back home soon. But I constantly get stopped on the streets and told they love my fashion. So the point of this video is don't be ashamed to dress how you feel like you should shine externally because it's very important. All right? It's up to nobody else to tell us how to dress. This is my free will, baby. I own my free will. I own it. That means I can do with my free will what I wish. And if I wish to wear something like this in my free will, then that's my free will. We all have it. There's nothing wrong with men or women being sexy. Nothing at all. I'm not naked. I'm not committing lewd acts. I'm just simply enjoying dressing up. What are your thoughts? Let's change the world. Let's get rid of these old world bullshit fucking ideas that no longer serve us. We spend too much time focusing on other people, what they're wearing, fighting about it, gossiping about it. Get over it. Maybe if you just ignored that person and never said anything and focused on yourself, then maybe you would be a millionaire. Maybe you would have money. Maybe things would start happening for you too. Think about it before you speak it. Better watch it. It's been your gal pal Evie, and have a fabulous day. Bye. 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 Don't be afraid to be sexy.